Oshkosh Beer Blog.
I'm Adam from McKnight and Carlson Wines.
I just thought of something.
What?
I want to quiz you.
Okay.
What was the first style of beer that was sold in kegs and bottles in retail in Oshkosh? As a retailer, I would think this would be just like...
Yeah, right up my alley, about 100 plus years ago. I'd have to say lager of some sort. I don't know.
It's a porter.
Porter, okay.
Porter was the first
The
style.
clue was right in front of me.
Yes, that was a dead giveaway. And yeah, so that's what we have today.
It was a Baltic porter, then we split the difference.
Yeah, well, this is from Barley John's brewing company of New Richmond, Wisconsin.
And also New Brighton?
Yeah, and New Brighton. So they had a brew pub in New Brighton, and they opened that in 2000.
Yeah.
They wanted to open a production brewery, but Minnesota has some laws that are
some antiquated
equally
beverage
as
laws.
ridiculous as Wisconsin. All this crap that hung around after Prohibition that never, has been fixed, which meant they couldn't open a production brewery there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Surly can open a brew pub, essentially.
Yeah.
So if you're a brewery in Minnesota, you can have a brew pub. If you're a brew pub, you can't have a brewery.
Yeah.
How that makes sense is beyond me. So they opened a production brewery in New Richmond, Wisconsin, to get around that thing, which is New Richmond is like 40 miles east of the Twin Cities.
Yeah, it's on I-94 there, kind of.
So they opened that in August last year, and it's like a 10,000 barrel brewery.
Yeah, it's a fairly good sized facility.
Yeah, and we're just starting to get their beer here in Oshkosh. So, and this is Old 8 Porter.
Okay.
Barley John's 08 Porter, or Old 8 Porter.
Yeah.
8% ABV, 60 IBUs. That is a black beer.
Yeah,
I mean, that is opaque.
Yeah.
You cannot see through that.
60 IBUs, so there should be a fair amount of hop.
And really tan, creamy head. Wow.
Yeah, wow. The aroma on this is fantastic.
Yeah, you know what it smells
really,
like?
It's really, really nice.
It smells like, that chocolate liqueur. You know, like that you get in those chocolate candies.
Oh, sure,
like
sure.
With a little bit of licorice kind of.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm getting in here.
Oh, wow. And you can smell the hops, too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're using there, but
that is damn good. Wow. So we get a rich, creamy mouthfeel, and then the bitterness is actually just hitting the back of my palate right now.
Yeah, there's some bitterness here.
Yeah.
I mean,
right, and it's not building. I mean, it's there right now.
And there's some hop flavor too. It's not. I mean, the hop flavor isn't out front. You kind of got to look for it a little bit, but it's a little bit woody, kind of grassy kind of thing. It's nice. I mean, but the thing is, it's really the malt. I mean, it's huge malt flavor in this thing.
You can get like a blackstrap molasses too, like a really rich.
Yeah, definitely. I could
sticky note.
Like it's chocolatey, a little bit of toffee. You're getting that kind of all that range of dark malt flavor.
Absolutely.
Really nice.
Yeah, really chocolatey though. I'm guessing there's some fair amount of chocolate malt in here.
Yeah, I would guess. I mean, I don't know what they're. I know it's an all malt beer. They're not like. There's no adjuncts in it.
Yeah.
I think they said on their website they list what's in there. It's like chocolate malt, dark caramel malt, all the typical kind of things you expect for. But for an 8% porter, I mean, it's not. You're not getting too much of that alcohol.
No, but it's.
I'm
it's
like
there.
feeling it a bit in my forehead.
It's there, definitely. Yeah, but I mean, this is a really robust porter, I would say. I mean, this to me borders on stout territory.
I would say so too, because it's not. When I think of like Russian Imperial stouts, you think more like roast.
Yeah.
This does have some of that roast, but it's really more of that sweet malt driven.
Yep. Exactly. But this is not a more light, delicate porter like not many porters are delicate, but like a Deschutes Black Butte porter or a Mud Puppy porter, which is really sessionable. You could have a few. This is pretty rich, but it's very, very good.
Yeah.
I think.
At this alcohol level, it has like the flavors are so robust and everything, but it's not like overbearing. There's like comes a line with some of these beers where you can't really. I think a 16-ounce can of 8% beer. Sometimes you get those and it's like
that's too much.
It's too much.
The wrong serving size.
But this is pretty drinkable.
Yeah.
What What would you have with this? Like, what would you pair with this?
Boy, I don't know. I'd like this with maybe like a chowder or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that. I was kind of thinking like a dessert almost.
Dessert? Yeah.
It's not quite that rich.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's in that direction.
I don't know. I mean, like some sort of, hearty chowder.
Yeah.
I could see it with that.
And it's a little bit smoky too.
Yeah.
Like as it goes along here, it is. I know.
This is nice. So they make, and you were talking about some of the other flagships before. They
have like 4 beers that they're going to be distributing. One is with wild rice.
Okay.
That I've never had.
That's cool.
And I guess it's a pretty robust beer also. But they also do like a session ale, low alcohol session ale. They do an IPA.
Okay.
This and then that wild rice beer. So it'll be interesting to see like what we get from them.
Well, I mean that's a lot of barrels. So they're going to need to. So now are they sending beer back to Minnesota?
They're also sending beer back. I read something about they had some issue getting cans.
Okay.
So initially they've just been distributing through kegs, but now that they got the cans.
So I saw their original brew house was miniature.
Was it?
Yeah, miniature. I saw pictures on their website. It was tiny.
Yeah, this place is pretty big, and New Richmond's pretty small.
Yeah. Why they're not the first to make an entry into New Richmond from Minnesota.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a distillery called 45th Parallel that's still, and actually they were the ones who talked Barley John's into moving in there because they said, it's much greener on the Wisconsin side.
I mean, and you think about like the way some of Wisconsin's laws are.
Yeah.
With beer and stuff, and it's like if people are coming here with these laws, it's like
by comparison, Wisconsin's the Wild West for liquor laws compared to Minnesota. I mean, they're slowly repealing them, and I think the Brewers Association in Minnesota has a great lobbying group, and their voices are being heard. But it's a lot different there.
Yeah, but we have our problems here too. Like if you have like a class if you have a Class B license, so if you're serving beer and wine in a restaurant, you can also have a brew pub.
Yeah.
But if you have a liquor license, you can't.
Yeah.
So if you own a bar, you can't in Wisconsin. You can't launch a brew pub out of that bar without giving up that liquor license.
Yeah,
which is death for most businesses.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. So I don't know. We'll take them.
I think it's very tasty.
It's a nice beer for sure.
I'm not a huge fan of the packaging, but that's okay. The liquid's very good. So that's
Okay, one more thing before we get out of here. This Wednesday, May 20th, there's going to be a beer dinner at Dublin's Irish Pub. Starts at 6 p.m. and they're featuring 5 beers from Ballast Point paired with a 5-course menu.
That sounds great.
Yeah, they haven't posted their menu yet, but I'm sure if you call Dublin's or drop by, they can give you some hint as to what they're doing in that regard. But you might want to check that out. Okay, Adam.
All right, Lee.
Bro,
cheers.